Hi everybody, it's Roxana with Past Present Herbs, and it is a absolutely beautiful day out here, and I thought what I would do is come out here and show you a quick tour of what's going on in my garden. And I haven't shot a video in quite a while, but I just wanted to show you, starting with my mullein and my rosemary. I'm doing some planting today and get you kind of warmed up. I don't know where you are, but I'm in Texas, and kind of see this is almost the middle of March. Can you believe that? But it is like a hot summer's day out here for me. I'm going to show you a little bit about what's going on. I am so amazed at what my mullein is doing. So I'm going to just kind of give you a tour, flip the camera around and show you, and just going to do some brief talking. I am so excited for this weather. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to start with mullein. Okay, so this is my second year mullein right here, and it is taking off. I've cleaned it up a little bit. It is just reaching up toward the sky. And for those of you who know from last year, when I moved into this house, this is my second year here, I had planted a little bitty tiny rosemary, and it was dying. It was down to like this big, and I thought, well, it's gonna die over the winter. It did not ever die. It has actually come back. This is like one little bitty tiny, it's like, it was that brown, but all this is new growth. This is new growth over here. So when you think you have something that is dying, keep watering it. God, pray over my plants. And yeah, that is totally surprised me, because it looked like it was dying and it didn't. My marshmallow is by itself over here, and it's got some new baby growth down here. This is all marshmallow leaves down here, and it's coming back. I just haven't cut all this back. I've had so much going on. I just haven't got to that yet. But my lilac bush is doing beautifully. It's got some kind of baby, there you go, you can see that, but it is really in full bloom right now. My neighbor's, hers is looking gorgeous. I'm always jealous of hers. My roses and my ground cover, I've got monkey grass down at the other end. It is absolutely looking gorgeous. On my roses, like overnight, seriously, overnight, they have beautiful flowers. They have a few bulbs. I mean, not bulbs, but like little, like you can see right there, it's coming. And yeah, I mean, things are coming alive. I'm gonna take a quick trip to the inside, and we're gonna go through the greenhouse. Okay, so now we're out of here at my garden box. Some of you may remember this is something that my husband made for me. This is a locker, an old-timey locker, and I just put some paint on it. And that's why you see these dividing things here. This is my St. John's wort. Of course, it hasn't turned to flower yet. I got a couple more plants coming to fill the entire side of this up. And yeah, I can't wait to make a salve out of this beautiful St. John's wort. This side over here is going to be nothing but English thyme. This is the thyme that is coming back from last year. I did get me one extra plant here of English thyme, but some of my thyme just kind of didn't make it. This is some sprigs, and I just encourage everybody, even if you think it's going to die, just keep, like the rosemary, just keep, you know, letting it do its thing, and it will come back. Now this over here was all filled with holy basil. I cleaned all this bed out, and this is Italian and Greek oregano. I really wanted to grow oregano last year, but I didn't get around to it. This year I'm doing oregano, 2 different kinds of oregano, and I've got more oregano growing in a greenhouse. So this is stevia, and I'm hoping that it comes back. I'm not sure if it's going to. So I just left it there. We'll see if it comes back. This is your common sage. I bought one of these plants at Walmart, and it'll come and it'll be beautiful. This is my English lavender. I got some of that growing from last year. It never did die. Right here where I'm at, you know, because English lavender doesn't really like to stay wet. I just come out occasionally. We got lots of rain instead of lots of snow. Right here we get lots of rain. So it didn't it would dry out and then it would rain, and then it would dry out and then it would rain. So I think that's why this stayed alive. It didn't really, there's some of it that would die back, but even when it's dead, it smells so good. This is my experiment. I don't know, since your Tulsi, your holy basil, depends on the area where you live. It could be a perennial or it could be an annual. So I put all my Tulsi, holy basil, whatever you prefer to call it, that's there in my little bucket, and it's going to stay there until I find out whether mine's going to be a perennial or an annual. And I think mine's going to be a perennial, but I'm not sure, so I'll leave that there. Okay, so we're going to move on. I've got some carrots growing over here, and got lots. That's all that right there. I don't know. Yeah, you can see all my carrots growing. And then I've got some kale growing over there. And that's another experiment I've got going of Tulsi. I've got a new bed that I'm fixing to get started over there. Me and my husband are making a new bed. That over there will be tomatoes, herbs, and other things that I'm kind of up in the air about. I've got some radishes growing down there at the end of that bed. This will be green beans and cucumbers when I get ready to get it all done. And then I got another bed that I'm doing over there. I've got my raspberries coming. They're doing really good. They'll be coming out of these buckets, and they'll be going into an area way over there, yonder. I got my peach tree up. This year I decided to do a peach tree, and we'll get the bottom of that fertilized here. I've got 2 more weeks to go before I fertilize it, and then yeah, we'll be having peaches here in a couple of years, and I'll be doing cobblers and pies and just canned peaches and all that good stuff. The sound that you're going to hear coming in here is going to be the fan, and the greenhouse is already pretty high. I got my onions in my buckets and some of my plants that I overwintered. I don't know if they're coming back. We're gonna see. This over here, I've got my plantain from Strictly Medicinals. I've got my peas over here, haven't come up yet. I've got my tomatoes, my different varieties of tomatoes. All of this are my seedlings. I've got different things going on. I won't bore you. I've got my comfrey. Comfrey is something that I will just say is very, I got 2 of those from Strictly Medicinal. It's very highly recommended that you get comfrey and plant it underneath your fruit trees. So that's what I'm doing. These will be coming up, and then as soon as they come up from their root, I will plant them underneath my fruit tree. And I've got I'm going to plant a plum tree soon, I hope. Anyway, I've got a lot of mess in here. This one right here, we're going to be totally redoing the inside of the greenhouse this year also. But right now, I've got green mustard greens. I got cauliflower that hadn't come up yet. I got radishes. They're questionable. Beets. I got lots of beets coming up. But believe it or not, I have a hard time, believe it or not, growing beets. Years ago, I used to grow beets like they were going out of style. It's so easy. Not beets, radishes. I'm talking about radishes. I cannot grow radishes. I do not know why. I used to grow radishes all the time. I love to just pop radishes in my mouth. I love the taste. I love the texture. I love radishes. But it seems like the last 5-6 years, I cannot grow a radish to save my life. And it's like, I don't know why. And so all of a sudden, I'm growing them in really weird places, and I just kind of throw seeds on the ground and I water them and then I walk away. And I'm trying to see if the neglectful way will work for me, because I've heard some people say that, you know, just throw seeds on the ground, water them and walk away. So I'm trying that method. So I have radishes out there, and then I have radishes in here. And I used to be very methodical of how I planted them. And so now I'm just trying to throw the seeds on the ground, water them, and then walk away. Somebody suggested that to me, that that's what they do, and they grow for them every time. And I thought, you know, when I was younger, I think I did that. So if you have a way of growing radishes and they grow for you every single time, you know, because I guess when I've gotten older, I'm real particular about how I do things. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over a few things, like you know, my channel might not be going into detail about how you do tinctures or how you do certain things anymore. It may be going more on the gardening side. It's that time of year. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about you know, that YouTube is cracking down on the way you do certain things with herbs, and talking about herbs and tinctures and stuff like that. And so I may not go into explicit detail and that kind of thing. My channel has always been very educational as far as that. I don't even do that many videos anymore. But I guess when I get ready to do one of those types of videos, I may leave you a description of an older video that I've done. And if YouTube hasn't decided to take it off, then you can go visit that YouTube video. And so, yeah, we want to stay on here for as long as possible. And then also, like, if you want to make a comment or share this channel, it would greatly be appreciated. And there's so many other good people that are out there that are doing videos. You know, I don't know. I've been watching some really good content creators. And so as far as like how to make t-shirts and stuff like that. So anyway, but like this time of year, I really like to talk to people and encourage them to grow their own herbs. It's very important. And when you're growing your own herbs and you get to identify your own herbs, and just like I was talking about the marshmallow, and I was talking about the mullein, fixing to start yarrow inside the refrigerator. I may decide to do a video on that, because that's something that you can't start out in the greenhouse. Yarrow is a very good herb that will be very beneficial to every family, especially if you have kids. But yarrow is an herb that you need to do cold. You need to start it. I'm going to start it in the refrigerator. It's called cold stratification. But you can start it outside in the wintertime when it's very, very cold, and some dirt, in a pan of dirt, or inside of a milk jug. You could look it up, cold stratification. I'm just lazy, and I just do it like on a paper towel, or even in a little tray of dirt, and then you put that inside of a Ziploc bag. And I forget, I don't have my package of seeds. I don't know if it's 7 to 14 days or if it takes a month. I don't know, but you have to kind of look at that and figure out how long it's going to take. I've got water dripping down from I don't know where. So anyway, I'm sorry, I got distracted. But anyway, yeah, and then you can plant yarrow. You can do it in the fall also, and you can also do it in spring. But you just got to know how to get your seeds to germinate, and you can't do it in the full sun. Yarrow is one of those that you have to do in the cold. So anyway, I'm doing this with my cell phone, and I'm just holding it. It's been so long since I've done a video, I didn't even know where my little stand was. So anyway, I got to get ready and go to work later on. I've been out here doing planting and digging weeds and getting ready. My husband and I have been working out here all day, and then I got to go do an afternoon shift. So anyway, that's probably another reason I don't do a lot of videos. I'm just sitting here looking at my neighbor's bush. It's so beautiful at the flowers, and it's just such a beautiful time of year. Everything's waking up, everything's coming alive, and it's my favorite time of year. So you guys, just was thinking about you guys and wanted to say hi and happy spring. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are getting out there and getting some stuff planted. I don't know if you have a greenhouse or if you just get outside in your backyard, or what your situation is. If you're in that special room where you're getting some stuff, your seeds started, or what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking of you. And so this is Roxana, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like and subscribe. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. Bye for now.